Salutations, my name's Kartosael, and welcome back to City Skylines! Back to our lovely city of Kartosael. If things look or sound a bit different, I am using a different recording software at the moment, so yeah, that's probably why. Just noticed that these guys have apparently tennis courts and baseball courts on their roof. Well, half a baseball court anyway. Because, you know, we have room for 2 tennis courts, but not for 1 baseball court. Just, yeah. And helipads and all that kind of sweet jazz. Never thought I would use that expression. Oh, right. This place. Still not entirely sure if this bugs me enough to replace it. On one hand, it kind of does. Won't lie. But look at that! Look at it! It looks kind of nice, in my not so modest opinion. And we now have a... Why are you even there? You should be more this way, so we can continue this road. Oh, don't whine about it. More centered. Oh, you're pretty centered. So how are the parks doing now? You're not too happy about that. There you go. Ah, you could use another park. Fine. So if I want to expand that, these guys will be giving me a headache. So I'll have to empty that. Yeah, now I do want to expand that, and this is going to drive me absolutely bonkers. Well, we do need to expand. I want to add at least 1 more ring. Probably with the low density stuff. To give it more like a miniature city feeling. Which roads did I employ? These. So these need to go out like 3. I guess we can do a big ring. Kind of makes sense, maybe. This is like what, 2? Maybe, I think so. Or 3. But I don't know. 4. That will make it really big. Yeah. Yeah, let's go big. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, this is going to be a bother. Ooh, this is going to be pretty difficult to place down. And that thing is going to be huge. Let's see, this would be the bottom about. We need 1, 2, 3, 4 more. This does not connect, does it? I don't think it does. Looking at the curve, I need to bring it down a little bit more. Oh! Let's see. Sort of, if the space already occupied, please. Don't be such a whiner. Yeah, I guess this could do. So ideally, would like to have it there. But it won't let me. Guess that will work. More or less. Let's keep it at that. And this road can carry on. Like that. And another one over here. Which completely obliterates the power. Let's pause that just in case. There you go. Let's actually start off with adding water. So I can't forget that anymore. And a little bit more water over here. There, whatever. I kind of gave up on making these pipes all fancy. And just decided to do whatever, because it's almost impossible to have a good coverage and a good looking pipe network. And in the end it doesn't really matter, because you don't even see the pipes. Alright, let's add this. So like that, I guess. And we'll see about maybe even adding some industrial areas here. Some actual industrial. Not offices. Because I do believe that my assumption is correct in thinking that those are used mainly by the people living in the high density area. And there is just about no commercial demand. Which on one hand is good, on the other hand... this area is really big because this road leads right through it. We should probably add an off and on ramp here as well. Then again, maybe not. It's going to be the low density anyway. So, whatever. Right? Right. A little bit more. There we go. And it seems like it's a bit too big of an area for one of these. And too small an area for two of them. But we'll do it anyway because, hey, we can. Alright, so I'm going to check if the recording has actually worked and I'll be right back. It seems it does. Because it's not Fraps, I don't have an FPS counter anymore. So it no longer tells me whether or not it's actually recording. Which was kind of useful to know. But oh well. So let's fill this up with ordinary residential. Like so. Can do this as well, mainly because it's going to be the outside of this area anyway. Little bit more. And more. Actually, it's not a little bit, is it? Oh well. Right. I do want to check the... Yeah, there is a good opportunity for industry over here. I think we will take use of that. So that's these two sections, if you will, and I will. Because it's important to make sure that they will get their zoning done properly. Otherwise they will start off as ordinary industry, and I don't want that. And then this section is for commercial. And this will be a start. We still have plenty of space to go on. I might add some more commercial over here. It's not really that foresty. So this is industrial. So we want an area specifically for them. Like so. Ish. Valley Square? Not really. Second ring industry. Sure. There we go, and you will have as a policy. Alright, you really needed to do that over here. Forestry. There we go. Now grow, my pretties. What's your problem? Not enough customers. Yeah. Low land value. How you're right next to a park and a commodity of sorts. How can you have a low land value? Well, at least we got our first shop. And some residents. Not a whole lot though. We have fire. Seems the coverage of fire is rather, or police is rather good here. So is fire. Even health is okay. Though, okay, does kind of cover it. Oh my word, these things are huge! Oh, I rotated. Oh, that explains so much. And what did I put over there? Oh. Okay. If you're getting some of this, and some of this. That might look nice. So how are they progressing? Not really, they're mostly stagnant. Take a look at power. Power is excellent, water is critical. There we go. Garbage, ooh, we need more incinerators. You're full? Oh dear. Add an incinerator. Add an incinerator. Yeah, we might need to add an incinerator. There we go. Alright, how is the dead people? We're going to need one of these. You'll also be needing, yeah, barks. These barks are huge, but they're also quite good. I think. I hope. Right, add some barks. Oh, that sounded like a place too, but it didn't. Weird. And again. Out of workers. Well, then come live here. Come on, you can do it. You know you want to. Provide more space. You will live here, that's an order. Well, lots of stuff is upgrading, it sounds like. Ooh, these guys are. Nice. We should fix public transport over here sometime soonish. Probably. A blackout. Where do you live then? I have no idea why you should have a blackout over here. We have the power. But are they connected? Yes, they are. Yes, they all should be connected, so I don't see any reason for a blackout. Stop complaining. Oh, they really need a lot of employees. So yeah, it's officers they really want. Fair enough, I'll give them some. So actually need to remove some of the commercial in here and replace that with office. Why can't I? Strange. Bit more. Right. Should provide a little bit more space to work with, quite literally. They all got abandoned because they do not have the people. So strange. Righto. Everything seems to be going rather well. But one thing we should be getting a look at is, well, the public transport, and then not the buses. Although this does need bus networks. That will certainly happen off camera. But the actual metro. Metros are cool. Metros are nice. There are actually buildings you need to place down, which has their unique advantages and disadvantages. They do produce noise, as you can see by that circle. But apart from that, they're really useful. So we can place them like that. I don't really know what the range on them is, so how far away they're actually being effective. So the placement of these is not based on any knowledge, just mostly arbitrary. I think this would be a good spotness. Which of course is not the best way you can go at it, but it's the way we are using. These are a lot of stops, and they are expensive. Now we have a lot of money, but if you are playing this, then do keep that in mind. Setting up one of these networks is really expensive. Worth it, but expensive. I don't think I'll bother too much with the low density peoples. So then you can actually start connecting them, like so. I believe you can also give them fancy curves and whatnot. And these are just the pipes, not the lines. They will be inserted at a later date. Does this connect them? This feels like it. And these connected. I find it always a bit awkward to connect them because they're so wiggly. Also, now a scientific term, wiggly. Yeah, don't mind me. I don't. And this is creating one big loop, which isn't necessarily what I was going for. So let's add some connections. I don't really have a lot here, which is okay. Connect you to that. And connect you to that. And some more connections. We probably need a connection over here as well. So these are just the actual tram courses. Metros, not trams. How did I get tram in my head? I don't know. So now it's adding a line. It's pretty much the same as you would expect it for the other ones, for the buses. Is there a way to just completely hide all of them? Select all. Deactivate. Select all. Select none. Ah! Ah, lovely. Why did you just pop back in? It's like, I need to keep that open. That's a bit of pain, but we can live with that. So you can create a new line, go to the stops. You can't just randomly put stop anywhere. You actually need them to be at the tram line stations. But they don't need to go all the way around, they can just park and go back. This would be a nice roundabout. And create a nice little round over here. It's more of a zigzag what I'm doing here. I prefer to have these smaller networks and then connect them all together, rather than have one big loop. But I do think I said that once before. So like this, and now we can actually connect them. Like so. And that's a connection. Of course, create new line. What? Said create. Oh, create new line. Let's stop. And another line. And I want one more going this way. It's a bit of a longer line than the others. Slightly unclear, so let's color them. Yeah, they automatically reselect. And if I remove you, do I get... Yeah, I get everything. So there is a virtue to keeping these colors apart. Let's say everything above this line is for the buses and everything below is for the trams. Or something like that. Metro line 1, sure, let's keep it that color. Nope. Metro line 2, let's darken you up a bit. Well, then again, you're not very visible. Alright, let's make you kind of a minty color. Let's edge you towards the line. Where are you? Oh, you're up there. And saturate you. You. Where are you? All the way there. Yeah, I guess one really bright yellow would work. Oh, you can actually see them going in color as well. Also get you to the yellow, but a more brownish version. Or let's try and edge it towards the gold. Although that's more of brass. Colors! They fascinate me. That's not a joke. And let's have one orange. All the colors! I like that. That's much easier to see which lines connect where. Once I do add the public transport over here... Oh, you're out of power. That's what they were complaining about with regards to the blackouts. But once I do finally add public transport over here, I will actually name the lines. Because they will be much more obvious, because these have districts that are named. All the residents. Might need even more. Yeah, you're still complaining about people. So it's not that kind of industry that you want. You want offices, and you want them now. Guess we can remove this. Or, you know, this is a really large part of office. Can I right click fill you? Yes. There you go. Literally. There you go. Now what would be more useful? This. There we go. Just brush it. No, I wanted that one. There are a lot of people living here and they need jobs. Look at that, they build in it instantly. Wow. I do believe that once I add public transport, they'll become happier and increase their density. Covered by more services, I do believe that public transport counts as one. I am quite curious how our public transport is doing. Oh wow, it's already up to over 1,000 a week. That's nice. I like that. And how about we check these boys? These guys. These special buildings? Unique buildings. Right. Eventually you can build these huge monuments, which are apparently cool. This is the Eden Project, the Space Elevator, a medical center, Hadron Collider. I do like that idea. And the fusion power plant. I will not be able to get the Hadron Collider because I need this, the Statue of Shopping, which requires your city to have a -1. I have over 2 million. I guess we could go for the Space Elevator, but I believe that, yeah, it requires these guys. Not too big a fan of those. These first are actually the most annoying to get, I think. Well, that's okay, but we're not really going to get that. We don't have that bad industry. Nor are we going to get that bad of a healthcare. Space elevator it is. We can just place down these unique buildings. I believe they do count as sparks. Maybe? Well, they count as leisure, so... Transport tower. Yeah, it's also for the space elevator. Oh, it's big. It would look really awesome in here, though. But, wow, it's big. I mean, come on. That's huge. Yeah. It would fit over there. It would encroach on the areas I have reserved for low density. I could put them here. Yeah, that sounds okay. We haven't got this guy. This requires an airport, which we cannot build, not in a long shot. Stadium. Right? Opera house, nearly the same thing. I mean, who's counting, right? Ooh, you fit here. Expo Center. Why they're all so big? So big. All these unique buildings are so big. Yeah, sure, why not? What do we require for the stadium? Well, I thought it would be bigger for some reason. You require water, do you? No, you don't. Well, technically it still does, but who's counting? I've just used that phrase a bit too much in this episode. Speaking of, it will be the end of this episode. Thank you all very much for oh, traffic jam. Thank you all very much for watching, and I do hope to see you again in the next episode. Yeah. Words. We're probably going to need to connect these to the thing, because industry traffic. Yeah. Goodbye.